Welcome back. We look forward to welcoming teams to the Prep Rally studio all year to be our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week. But with kickoff 24 hours away, let's preview a bunch of teams. We'll begin our previews in the Mid-Illini Conference. 4 Mid-Illini teams made the playoffs a year ago. Expect another tough battle at the top of the Mid-Illini this fall. The Washington Panthers have a new head coach in Todd Stevens, but the Panthers also have an old familiar spot. They are the Mid-Illini favorite. Washington was the undefeated Mid-Illini champ a year ago. They returned 6 starters on offense, 3 on defense.
I would say that we're not young necessarily, but maybe some varsity starting inexperience. We do have some guys that are coming back that played on the offensive line. We do have to swap out a number of guys on defense, but they're hungry. I think that they've kind of waited their turn. They're licking their chops to get on the field.
The Morton Potters finished second in the Mid-Illini. They have 5 starters back on offense, 6 on defense. They've got a dynamite running back in Shondon Buffington and a lot more talent coming back.
I think there's some skilled kids that are going to be a threat all the time. I'm excited to see where our line ends up. They did a fantastic job in the weight room. I think our defensive line is going to be a real strength again.
Metamora was 8-3 last year. They have remarkable skill coming back. If they build the line, look out for the Redbirds.
You got Jadon Cranford back. He'll only be a junior. He can make a big play from anywhere on the field. You got Evan Kyle, who got a lot of carries last year as a junior, who will now be a senior. And then you had our 2-point specialist last year in Stephen Petrie, who will be quarterbacking us this year. That is a physical quarterback for us.
The Dunlap Eagles were a young team last year, but still a playoff team. They've got 7 starters back on offense, including star quarterback Johnny Bargan, receivers Max Sutter and Dawson Marmion, and tailback Jackson Oldham.
And this team definitely has the makeup, and we have the elite players that can make plays when you need them to, and then I think we've got really solid players, that we'll have out on the field.
Pekin was not a playoff team a year ago, but they have 7 starters back on offense, 5 on defense. They expect to be a playoff team.
This is probably one of the strongest teams that we've had. I've got confidence in these guys. They showed up, they worked, they brought their lunch pails every day, and you know what? They're grinders, and we're excited about the opportunity we have this year.
East Peoria and Canton have new head coaches. A couple of former high school standout quarterbacks. Sam Durley takes over at East Peoria. Nick McCormick takes over at Canton. They are both excited.
I would love to run the ball very well, so especially in the Mid-Illini, you have to do that, and we've gotten very good over the years at being run first and then having heavy play action over the top. And if you want to have success, you got to run the ball. So that's our mentality.
We've really been preaching to these guys that our defense is our strength. We want to control the ball and play good defense, and that's really kind of the recipe for us this year.
Limestone was 1-8 last year under head coach Jeff Schmeider. They've got good skill and speed back this fall.
These guys are tired of getting bullied. That's been our message this whole off season. Lifting weights this summer was, we have to step up and hit these bullies back.
Again, the Mid-Illini begins with back-to-back non-conference games. Conference play begins week 3. Big 12 kicks off conference play tomorrow. Here's our Big 12 preview. The Normal Community Ironmen were undefeated Big 12 champs a year ago. They are the big favorites again this year, with 7 starters back on offense, led by all-conference quarterback Kyle Beatty and big-time playmaker Marquand Gary.
Super nice to have a returning starter, but it's extra special to get a guy that's played for us for 3 years at a really high level. Not only is Kyle an outstanding quarterback, he's a great teammate, great leader. Senior group last year was special in a lot of ways. But we had a lot of juniors that were a part of that really special run.
Across town, Normal West is coming off a 9-2 season. They will be a much younger team, but typical Normal West, they will be athletic.
Cooper Temples is back. He's an experienced guy. He's our most experienced player. We got Malik Givens back from the team last year, and Drew Mangrum was our quarterback last year for most of the season, so he's back. And so we have some key contributors that are with experience.
The Peoria High Lions have a new head coach in Aaron Montgomery. He says the Lions will play even faster tempo this year, if you can believe that. Peoria High is a very skilled team.
We're going to be breakneck speed as we always been and take advantage of our talent, both throwing the ball and running the ball. Again, like I said in the past, we won't stray too much from running the ball, but again, we got weapons that is going to scare defenses.
Peoria and Notre Dame made it to the second round of the playoffs a year ago. They return all of their skilled backs.
I think skill players coming back. We lost Liam O'Neill, quarterback, so we have to make that up. But every running back is back, and some depth at running back too. So yeah, we're pretty deep at the skill positions.
Bloomington got back to the playoffs a year ago. They have a new head coach. Niall Mulcahy is excited about the Raiders program.
We're going to play physical. We've got 2 all-conference linebackers coming back, Mikey Kimmel and Kenner Bai, who've been flying around all summer. Popping pads. We're going to be a physical team that's going to hit you in the mouth.
Peoria Richwoods was much more competitive in football games a year ago. The Knights feel like they can get over the top and be a playoff contender this season.
The overall goal is you just keep developing the kids to get better, and that's going to allow you to go out there on Friday nights and compete. And you know, last year we went out, we competed in 5 or 6 games. We won 3 of them. You know, and that's what the goal is to go out and just keep competing.
Peoria Manual returns one of the area's top players in Amari Breedlove. He's a quarterback, a free safety, and athlete getting plenty of D1 looks.
Big guy, big athlete, and a good kid, great team leader.
What we ask him to do?
A little bit of everything, man. Everything considering on the back end on defense and also commanding the team on offense.